is Saturday, May 3rd, and welcome everybody. I should be live, so I'm not sure why my computer is still not saying live, but it is live. Hold on, let me see. Can you guys hear me? There we go. Okay, I think it's coming now. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yay. It finally worked today. Oh, Bill is on here. Yay. I didn't see him. Hold on. Yep, there he is. Not kicking too hard, but still functioning. All right. Yay. Bill is on here. He finally made it. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Therese. Hey, Diane. Hey, Jalen. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Christine. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Kay. Hey, Cindy. A lot of Cindy's. Yeah, Bill, we were all worried about you. I talked to your sister the other day, and she said you finally made it. I was worried, but I'm glad you're on your way to recuperation. Hey, Gail. Hey, Marie. Hey, Terry. Hey, Julie. Hey, Marva. Hey, Gwen. Hey, Virginia. Hey, Reva. Hey, Marilyn. Hey, Lori. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Jody. All right, let's get started. So I finally kind of figured out what to do with my video. So as long as I keep the camera, my phone straight up and down, it won't start. So as soon as I turn it to the side, then it starts. So I got to keep it straight. So I don't know what happened to the picture though, because the picture I took is awful. So I'm gonna have to fix that. Sometimes I take a picture and then I put it on like I edit it and then put it in a one of those photo things that like erases the background and puts a new background, and sometimes it makes it weird looking, which is what happened, but I'm gonna have to fix that. So I got a couple happy mails. So I got one from Joan and one from Marilyn, who I think are both on here. And here's Marilyn's card. So she did a really pretty card, and I love it. And she used that damask. A couple people said I said it wrong, but I went and looked up the pronunciation, and in the U.S. the pronunciation is damask. So it is an emphasis on the first syllable. And I got all sorts of goodies in here. So I got a Chipotle gift card, which is yummy, yummy, favorite thing. And some stamps, which I really need. So thank you, Marilyn. Love that. Thank you so much. Love getting goodies with the Happy Mail. That makes it extra happy. Then I got this card from Joan, and she sent some little goodies in here. Love this card. It's almost kind of like the one that I did, except a little bit different. Actually, I think it is kind of like one I did. I know I did one with the sending happy thoughts in this paper, but I love this. Love that moody mauve. And then she sent me some of these pieces of designer paper. They're not Stampin' Up, but they're so pretty. I love it. They almost remind me of napkin kind of cards, so I could make cards with them. Aren't they gorgeous? I wish Stampin' Up would come out with some paper like this. That would just be like a card front, you know, that you could use. I think that's gorgeous. So thank you so much, Joan. And now I have your address. No, wait a minute. This is not Joan Ballinger. This is Joan Preslar. The name got messed up. Oops. Sorry about that. You can't see the last name because it's stamped over top of. But I was thinking it was Joan because Joan won a card last time and didn't claim it. And so did Julie, and so did Nedra, and so did Michelle. So all four of you guys won last time, and nobody's claimed their cards yet. And I know most of you guys were on the video. So make sure you guys send me your address. So this is Joan Preslar. So thank you so much, Joan, for that. And let me see who is on here today. Oh, hey, Ina. Hey, Regina. Yeah, Julie, don't forget to send me your address. Hey, Pearl. Opening day of boating. That's funny. We have an opening day of boating. We have boating all year round. You can go out on a boat any day you want. Let me see. Hey, Beverly. I wonder where she got the beautiful flower paper from. I don't know. Hey, Darlene. Oh, Leslie, that program is, oh, shoot. I'll have to look. It is, shoot. I can't remember the name of it now. I'll have to look. It's on my phone, and I can't move my phone right now. But it's something like 3 letters, like RHI or RPI or something like that. But I'll look and tell you. But it's really cool because you press, I'm not sure if you have to pay for it or not. I can't remember. I think they have a free version and a not free version, but you just click on the picture that you want to change. It erases the background, and then you can put any background you want on it. And it's got like AI versions and all sorts of stuff. So it's really cool. And what do I use for my camera? I use my phone. So I have an iPhone 14 Pro, and that's what I use. And Jalen, just refresh your screen, Jalen, if it is not going, because it's definitely showing on here, on mine. So it should be moving on yours. So this is what we're making today. Actually, I haven't decided if we're making both or just one, but today's the new card kit for the first half of May. So I started making one, and then I was like, I'm not sure if I love the color. So then I did one in purple. I did the blue first. Then I did it in purple, and I was like, I don't know which one I like better, because I kind of like both of them, but I don't know. What do you guys think? And it's funny because I tried to match this with the Highland Heather cardstock and the Gorgeous Grape cardstock, and it really didn't seem to go with either one that great. So, and that's I used Highland Heather and Fresh Freesia for the markers, for the Stampin' Blends. So, which one do you guys like the best? Or I could do both if there's a tie. But one of these is going to be the card kit. So for any orders over $100. Oh, also, winner of the mystery box was Betty Burke. So everybody who ordered over $100 for each $100 you ordered. So if you did $100, you got 1 entry into the drawing for the mystery box. If you ordered $300, you got 3 entries into the drawing for the mystery box. So Betty won the mystery box for April. So I'll be sending her that. And then double rewards are still going on today. So anybody who places an order today, you'll get double rewards back. So normally you'll get 10% back. Today you get 20%. So that's a good deal. So Jalen, that's so weird. You tried refreshing the screen and it's still not coming up? Huh. I don't know. Okay, we have purple, purple, blue, both blue. Okay, so it's pretty much seems like a tie. And this one, somebody said Pretty Peacock. This is actually Lost Lagoon. So it's everything. I didn't use Pretty Peacock in it at all. So it's just Lost Lagoon. Kind of looks like Pretty Peacock a little bit, but it is Lost Lagoon. I didn't use Pretty Peacock at all. Okay, it looks like we have a tie, so I'll do both. And then what I'll do, if you order over $100 to get the card kit, you can decide which kit you want to get. How about that? So we'll do both, and then you can decide if you order. So how about that? So they're both pretty much the same. So let me show you what we're using. Thankful Garden. So this is the one that comes with the masks. So you can color the flowers with the masks, or you can do it with watercolor pencils, you can do it with markers, or you can do it, what I'm doing, Stampin' Blends. So it's a really versatile set, and it comes with dies. So we're going to be cutting that out. Then for the words, I used this on the inside. So this is a fun fold. So when you open it up, this is what it looks like on the inside. So I put this, I cut it kind of like in half, a little bit more than half. So I cut 2 inches off. And then I glued the flower down to kind of the middle. It's maybe like 2/3 on and 1/3 off. So it gives you that illusion, kind of, that it's on the front, but it's not connected to that piece. And same with this. So when you open it, you get to see that part, which now that I look at it, I don't know, it doesn't look that good from the other side, but I was thinking it would be white, but it I forgot to show through. I guess you could pop out 2 of them and glue them together. I didn't think about that. But anyway, that's it. So they're kind of fun folds. But so those are the 2 stamps that you need, and the dies go with it. So we're going to be popping that out. And then the paper that I used, this one is, what's it called? Everyday Happiness. And this is the Perennial Lavender. So those are the 2 papers that you need. Okay. All right. Jalen, I'm not sure why you didn't get the sound until right now. That's weird. Because I think everybody else got it. Joan, I just showed your card. And I accidentally thought it was Joan Ballinger, but it was Joan Pressler. So thank you so much for that card. It was gorgeous. And I love that paper inside. Oh, and a couple people were asking where you got that paper from. So the paper that you sent me with the flowers on it, where did you get that from? Let's see. Oh, Anya's on here. Hey, Anya. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I think that's all the announcements I have. Don't forget those double rewards today. So the new catalog starts on Tuesday. I've gotten several emails from people saying, why is the new catalog not working? It's because it doesn't really go live until Tuesday. I don't know why. Oh, Joan says from a country store by her. I have seen some of those kind of papers like on Amazon and stuff, though, that are similar. So they might have them on Amazon. What was I saying? No, I forgot. I lost my train of thought. Dang, I totally forgot what I was saying. Oh well. Oh, the rewards. So double rewards today only, and the catalog starts Tuesday. Okay. So let's do the blue one first. So here's the blue. So what you need is 6.5 by 5.5. So what I did was I cut off a 2-inch strip on the long side. And then, so it's 6.5 instead of 8.5 by 5.5. And then you score it at 4.25 on the long side. So when you've got it, this is the long side, score it at 4.25. Okay. So that's that part. Then we've got the inside piece is white, 5.25 by 4, and then you just need these 2 pieces for the 2 sides. And then you need a scrap of white just to stamp your flower and cut it out. So a scrap of white, doesn't matter really what size, but that's it. So here we go. Get that cord out of the way. Did your mom? Oh, Marilyn, not yet, because I just went to see her on Thursday, and I got your card Thursday when I got home. So I'll go see her tomorrow and give it to her. So thank you so much for that. And she loves, loves, loves the cards. They're taking over her whole dresser, so she swaps them out as she gets new ones. She does have a bulletin board, but they're kind of picky about what goes on the bulletin board. Like they have like the calendar of activities and different things on their bulletin board. They each have a bulletin board, so they're kind of picky about what you put up there. So I don't know if she can put the cards on there, but she made a video. I haven't posted it yet. She made a video thanking everybody for the cards. All right, so get a screenshot of this and we'll get started. This is the easiest card to do. The only thing you got to do is color, really, and then put it together. So it's super easy. So let's go ahead and do the coloring first. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp both flowers at the same time while I got the ink out. So this is my new black pad, and my Sharpie's already smearing off, but it's a white craft pad. And when you get the white craft pad, it's blank inside. It's empty. It's just like an empty ink pad. And then I took the Memento black ink and filled it up. So now it's a black pad. So it's bigger than the Memento pad, and it also is foam instead of like cloth, kind of. So it just gives you a better image. Can you tack fishing wire above next to her bed? No, you know, they're really kind of picky. They don't want anything like she has this little storage closet, and she has a little dresser. They're really kind of picky about like what you can have, because they don't want it to look cluttered in there. And they don't want you to have anything on the floor. And because there's some things I have to take her, you know, all the time, and there's like nowhere to put it. So they need more room. All right, so that's my things. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp the words too. So the words, when you have this, I'm gluing this to the right side of each piece. Oops, that's brand new. Huh. So I glued the words down the edge of the right side. And then you want to stamp your words. Well, I'm going to stamp the words last, because you want to make sure you get the words behind the flower so that it doesn't show. So I'll do the words last. So we'll hold off on that. Bring the ink pad out back later. Okay, so now let's go ahead and color. So for this one, I'm going to go ahead and cut these apart right now. And I could have just cut some paper like the right size, but I was lazy. So I just grabbed this scrap sheet. Okay, and we'll save this one for the purple. Okay. So I grabbed like a ton of Stampin' Blends, and I didn't separate them for each card. So now I got to remember which one's which. So I know, let me see. I know I used Pool Party first. So I took the Pool Party and I did all around the whole thing. And I need my glasses. Hold on. That's really nice, Patricia, but I don't know. They're kind of picky. They did let her have her little kind of like I don't know what it's called. It's kind of like a little dresser. They said she could have one piece of furniture from home as long as it wasn't too big. So we took this little, it's really cute. It's kind of like a little dresser, but it's smaller. And that's where she stores a lot of her personal items and things. And then I went ahead and did this whole thing too. So that's my first thing. And this is Pool Party. I really don't need to do it in the center really, but I'm just kind of scribbling this on here. But I did the center just to mute that yellow, because the yellow was kind of dark. All right, so I'm done with that one. Then I took the Lost Lagoon light and did kind of all over here. And just kind of in there a little bit. Because I wanted to leave that a little bit of the pool party showing. At the ends. And I know some of you guys are like super fantastic watercolor, so you're like probably going, wow, she sucks at coloring, but it comes out pretty good in the end, so that's all that matters. I'm not really good with like that shading on one side and all that where the light catches. I haven't mastered that yet. I just kind of do it however I want. You just don't want to have it like a straight line. All right, so there's the light Lost Lagoon, and then let me do yellow. So I did dark lemon lolly, and I'm going to try light lemon lolly, though, see what that looks like. That's kind of a lighter, muted tone. And so far I've used light pool party, a light Lost Lagoon, and this is light lemon lolly. But I want to mute that a little bit more. So let me take my light crumb cake and just put a little bit, because I really wanted to use the wild wheat because that's the color that's in the paper. And now that color is leaving. So I wanted a more subdued yellow that was more like kind of a brownish yellow. So that's why I did that. So that's crumb cake and lemon lolly and pool party all mixed together. But it gives it kind of a muted tone. So I actually like that better. What do you guys think? And then I took the dark crumb cake and I went just over those lines in there. So just a little bit on the center with the dark crumb cake. So there's that. And then I took the dark Lost Lagoon. So this is dark Lost Lagoon. And then I just took that and just highlighted kind of a little bit in there. Kind of as much as you want, really. Oops, I got it on that center a little bit. So that just gives it like your, and then do it on this one too. So you get like your dimensions of color. So you have your light, your dark, and your medium. So there you go. And just kind of make sure it goes like all different. And then if you want to go back over with the light pool party, just to kind of blend it in, you can. So you don't see just jaggedy edges. And then what I like to do is take my white one, the color lifter, and take a little bit of color off just to give it some more dimension. And I always think that looks really cool. So let me try that one. So we're done with those. And I think we're done with that. And Here's the white one. Okay, so for the white one, I just kind of went in and just kind of put a little bit. And it kind of just takes a little bit of color off of it. And I don't know. I think it comes out really neat. So that's the flower. Oops, I got black ink on myself. I think that came out good. All right, now we're going to do the leaves. So for the leaves, I did soft seafoam first. And you really can't hardly see it, but it's back. It's on there. So I did the whole thing in soft seafoam. And this is the light. No, it's not. It's dark. Sorry. Dark soft seafoam. And that was way too light, but I wanted a little bit of light in the background. I just thought about it. I hope my head's not like right in the middle of the picture. Okay, so that's dark soft seafoam. So that's that. Then I took light granny apple green. And then I colored most of the leaf with that, but still leaving a little bit of the soft seafoam in the background. And then we're going to go over those dark lines with the darker granny apple. So I watched this show on Netflix when I was cutting all the card kits. So if you ordered last month, the second half, I cut all the card kits the last couple days. And then I started packaging them and everything. So whenever I do that, I always try and find something to watch, like binge watch, so that I got all these advertisements over here. I forgot to turn my phone on Do Not Disturb. I just realized that. Hopefully nobody will call. Let me read the comments. Beach weather in Virginia. Yes, it has been like 85 every day. Spray all at once. Oh, thank you guys. Marilyn, you gave somebody a card and they didn't like it? What? Wow. So what was I saying? Oh, so I started watching this show and it was like a mini series. Oh, boy, that came out bad. I just messed up there. Maybe if I can get the white and fix it. It was called The Four Seasons, I think. Well, this tip is not very sharp. I guess it was based on let me do this other tip. An old series or movie back in the, I don't know, 70s or something with Alan Alda and Carol Burnett. Which I didn't know that till I started reading comments about it and on Facebook. And then people were like, oh yeah, it wasn't as good as the original, but I thought it was really good. But it was about, it had Tina Fey and Steve Carell and some other people that I didn't really know. But it was about, like, they were 6 friends, you know, 3 couples basically. And they would go on vacations and stuff together. And then one couple got divorced and, you know, it's kind of like about their relationships and stuff. But I thought it was really good. So, oh my gosh, Marilyn says, yeah, 4 Seasons, that was the name of it. Marilyn says, my friend got a Thanksgiving card last month that was mailed 9 years ago. That's crazy. I'm going to go back over with the soft seafoam just to blend all that together. And then we can just cut it out. But I'm going to wait and cut that out when I cut the other one out. So I just got to get the thing out twice. So let's go ahead and color the other one. So that's that one. Now we're going to do the purple. Now the purple, I did the leaves exactly the same. So let's go ahead and just do the leaves real fast. So I did the soft sea foam again, and this is the dark soft sea foam. And I just like that as my base color because it's really light, and it gives you that just little light background instead of just having the two colors. Okay, so there's the soft sea foam. Then take your light granny apple and do kind of most of it. And a little bit. Oh my gosh, did anybody watch 911? I guess it was the season finale. Oh my gosh, I was bawling my eyes out last night. I don't know what night it came on. I taped it to watch it, but I don't know if it came on last night or night before. Oh my gosh, it was so sad. But, oops, I gotta use the thin tip. So kind of just put this just on the black lines just to get a little highlight there. So it has been gorgeous here, like Diane said. Every day's been like 80s, and Monday, Tuesday were super nice, like cooler 80s, no humidity and breezy. So I've been working in my yard all week. I finally got all the mulch put down. I got all my flowers planted. And so yesterday I was just out there watering because it's been sunny every day. And then just beautiful. I told you guys a story about the drone, didn't I? Last time. So that was my neighbor's realtor who was taking some pictures to sell their house. But that was interesting. Everybody I told that story to was cracking up. All right, so the lemon lolly light for the inside. And we're going to go over that with a different color too, to kind of tone it down. And I can't remember for the purple. I used the dark lemon lolly, and then I went over it with the purple, the fresh freesia, I think. So first color I'm using is, I thought I used fresh freesia. Yeah, I did. Light fresh freesia. Okay. And I used that like, oh, that's really, really pink, isn't it? Light. Did I use light fresh freesia? Dark Highland Heather, light Highland Heather. Light Highland Heather. I know I did. Okay. So we just got a little bit of that around the edge. It doesn't look like it on there, but I did have it. It dries lighter. But I just used it around the edges. When you guys color, do you like stick your tongue out to make sure you get it exactly right? I'm just teasing. I can't throw away cards either. Another increase to that. Oh, you're talking about postage. All right, this is light Highland Heather. So I'm going to go in. Well, this Highland Heather looks pink too, doesn't it? Huh. So funny. I got another one. Light, dark. Let me see if this one's any darker. Couldn't get it open. Oh, that's funny. Look at the difference. So this one is more purpley. And And I think, no, I didn't go over it in that. I must have gone over it in the Fresh Freesia. That's funny, it kind of turns purple. Like it starts out pinkish and then gets purple, more purpley. I'm going to go over that center flower with the Fresh Freesia. Okay. So this is still light Highland Heather. Okay. And then I'm going to take the dark Highland Heather and just kind of go like that. Kind of flick it out. And then I'm going to just blend it all together with the lighter color again. I have a hard time talking while I'm coloring. Okay. So then I'm going to go back over with the light Highland Heather and kind of blend it in some more. And maybe the Fresh Freesia too. It's funny, it looks so dark pink, but then it kind of dries like a lighter shade. Okay, then I'm going to take that white one and just take a little bit of color off of it. And then I want to go back over with the yellow. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. All right, now we're going to cut it out. And I've got my mini embossing machine. So hopefully it'll fit in here. I didn't really measure it, but hopefully it's the right size. So let's get our little sandwich. And it looks like it's gonna fit. Yes. Okay. So here's my die. You see that? Okay, make sure you line it up really good. The key part there is make sure you get that stem in the right place, or you're going to cut your stem off. So get that in there. Okay, so there's one, and then here's the other one. Oops, I gotta cut a little bit off the side here. You just gotta make sure it's less than 3 inches, because that's how wide the, this is 3 inches wide. The other one is 6 inches. So you can get more, but most of the dies that we have actually fit the small version. So it's nice to have on the table, because the big one I have to have on my kitchen counter. And the nice thing is I can stand up and use it, but if I just want to sit down, I can keep this one on the table and do it. And then it folds up so nice and tidy. And this is just Post-it tape to hold that down while you do it. All right, so everything's cut out. So let's go ahead and assemble. All right, so first one, the blue one. That's our sample. All right, so this is going to go on the front. Whoops, I keep grabbing that brand new one. And that goes on your front. And I tried a few different pieces of the designer paper, and this one, you want something that's kind of subtle. You don't want to overpower your flower. So you want to get something pretty subtle. All right, and that goes on the inside. Now the flower, we want to kind of put, I kind of went with this line right here that goes right there is where I wanted to line it up on the edge. And then I wanted to make sure this went over this part so that I could glue it down. It wouldn't be like flapping in the wind. All right, so this is what I did. I flipped it over and got that same indentation right there. So I'd know where to put the glue. So I know I want to glue this and then over here. So I'm not gluing this other side. And then flip it back. Make sure your stem is there. And just kind of go right to there. Flip it back. See, I got a teensy bit of glue right there. All right, then press it down. There you go. All right, so then you want to stamp your words, and you can use whatever words you want. This is what's great about this card, is you can stamp anything you want on the inside. Just make sure you want to stamp it behind this flower. So right here, we're going to stamp. It's okay if all you did today was breathe. I love this stamp. And see, the flower covers it and you don't see it. Whereas like if you did it closer to the edge, you might see it. So, all right, we're going to leave that open just for a second till we do the rest. And I already did the bow ahead of time, just to save a little bit of time. And whenever you have a tiny, tiny little bow like that, and this is that gold thread that is retiring, but I already told you guys it's my favorite. So, you know, when the shimmer spray retired, I ordered, you know, like 10 or 12 bottles of it and still have most of it to this day. I swear, like in 5 years, I've used 2 bottles and I use it on everything, but it lasts forever. So I'm going to order like 10 rolls of this ribbon and keep on using it because I love it. And then I've got some rhinestones to put on here. So I'm going to put a big one on the big flower and a little one on the little flower. And then we're going to spritz that with shimmer spray in just a minute. Let me get the other one done. So here's the purple one. So on the purple one, oops, I didn't even tell you about the purple one. Oh, sorry guys, hold on. Okay, so for the purple one, this is what I used. 6.5 by 5.5 granny apple, scored at 4 1/4 on the long side. It's exactly the same as the other one, but just different colors. So there's what you need. Whoops. for that. Okay, so get a screenshot of that real quick. No, Jalen. No, I just bought some more yesterday, so I know they still have it. And it didn't say, live canceled, no guardian, we're saving money. Okay. I don't know who Cody is and what you're talking about, but okay. Oh, I lost my train of thought again. Let me see. Oh, gold ribbon. No, I just bought some more yesterday. So, and it didn't say low inventory or anything. So I'm pretty sure that they still have plenty. All right, so let's put this one together. There's still a lot of things that are not sold out. So you can still grab it all and get double rewards today. So I was shocked I only got like 3 orders yesterday. I thought a lot of people would be taking advantage of that sale. Okay, so this one goes on this edge here. And I'm so glad. One thing I'm really glad that Stampin' Up! Did this year was keep a lot of the same designer paper. So I had at least probably 4 or 5 packs of this one and a few other ones that I always hate it when they retire, because then I hate to get rid of it. But this is one of my favorite papers. And I'm so glad they're keeping it around longer. And also the other one I was really happy about was the Country Woods. I love that paper. That's a great one. All right, then this goes on the inside. So earlier I was talking about these 2 cards as the new kit. So what we're going to do is, if you order from now through the 15th, so we'll still have 2 kits a month. So this is the first kit of the month. So if you order from now through the 15th over $100, you can pick, do you want the purple kit or the blue kit? So you can pick which one you want. Okay, again, we're going to center it right here with that middle, and then have this here. So I'm going to flip it over to glue it and just put it on that stem, and then over here. And don't get any on this side because you don't want it to stick to the center. And just kind of line it up there. Make sure no glue is showing. And then we're going to stamp our inside right behind that flower, like so. And then this one, I used my purple gems. So I used the rhinestones first. This is the purple gems, which are staying. So they're just called Purple Fine Shimmer Gems. And you know, if you ever forget like what something is, you can always go in the search bar when you're shopping and just type in purple gems and it'll come up. You don't even have to have the exact name or anything. That's what I do, because I can never remember the name of anything. Or if I totally can't remember it, like if I'm looking for designer paper, you go to shop, then click on paper, and then it drops down and you have pattern paper. Click on that and it'll pop up, you know, the 10 or 12 different ones we have, and that's how you find it. I lost my take your pick tool. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I'm going to use the dark purple one. So a big one for the big flower and a small one for the small flower. So there's my gems. All right, now we're going to spritz it with some shimmer. So I already spritzed, that one's already spritzed. That one's spritzed. I'm going to do these 2. And I did remember my shimmer spray. And if any of you guys want to know more about shimmer spray, I'm going to add some more shimmer because I sprayed those and you couldn't really see it too much. So I need a little bit more shimmer. But on the very last video I did, I showed how to make it. So if you don't know how to make it or you forgot, you can just go back and just pour a teeny bit in, shake it up. I just noticed when I sprayed it, it wasn't quite shimmery enough. Look at that. It's got a bunch of dried paint around the edge. You know, I was kind of like, look at that. Isn't that funny? That was around the edge of it. I was cleaning my porch off the other day because it's been bugging me how much pollen was like on my siding. So I got some Dawn power wash stuff, and that stuff is great. And I just sprayed the Dawn on my siding, and I know, Marilyn, it is sad, but you know, it's better late. I mean, better have it now than not at all. Well, you can always get rewards, but Debbie, it's normally 10%, and today you get 20%. So if you place a $50 order today, you'll get $10 rewards instead of $5. So it's double. Anyway, I was cleaning my, I got a big blob right there, siding with the Dawn Power Wash, and I put my spray nozzle on jet, and you know, I let it sit on the siding for just a minute, you know, like 5 minutes. Then I went back and sprayed it off with the jet nozzle on the hose. And man, it was cleaning, like, you should have seen all the dirt coming off of my house. It was like amazing. But I was spraying my porch railings and stuff, and the paint starts chipping off. And I'm like, what in the world? The paint's just popping right off. And it wasn't a pressure washer. It was just like my hose, my regular hose nozzle that has like 10 different settings. And I just put it on the jet one. And my paint's just coming right off the railing. I'm like, I just got it painted, like, not last year, but the year before. So, and it was expensive too. It wasn't like some cheap paint. So now I'm gonna have to get my porch repainted. All right, so there's the cards for today. So remember, if you order $100 or more, you'll get a free card kit. So you can pick the blue one or the purple one this month. Well, for the first 2 weeks. And then the other kits, I just mailed out half yesterday and half today. So those will be coming in the mail. I'm going to be doing the PDF tutorial right after the video. I'm going to spend the next hour or two doing that and send that out to you in the next couple days. So if you get the kit, look at the email and it'll have the PDF. So, and don't forget double rewards today if you want to order. And Betty, I will send you your mystery box for ordering last time. Don't forget, we've got a joke coming up right now. So hang tight. And then I've got cards to give away. So hold on. I got a really funny joke for you. Thank you guys so much. I'll go back and read the comments. I need a moderator or something so I can have somebody tell me what all the comments are. And I know, Robin, I ordered a bunch of paper too. So, I mean, I'm not sure I'm going to order anything today, but except some ribbon. I know you guys in Canada are paying a lot in tax. Plus the prices are higher. But your tax rate is really high. Like double what we pay in the United States. Okay, so here's the joke. And it is funny. Okay, a 70-year-old, an 80-year-old, and a 90-year-old man are in a nursing home, and they were sitting around talking. And the 70-year-old says, and this is so funny because I can relate, because my mother, this is so, like, I got to tell her this joke because this is so funny because this is the kind of stuff they talk about too. All right, being 70 is the worst, the 70-year-old exclaims. Every morning at 7, I wake up to pee, but nothing comes out. Oh, that's nothing, the 80-year-old says. Each morning at 8 o'clock, I wake up to poop, and I sit on the toilet for what seems like hours, and nothing comes out. Oh, that's nothing, the 90-year-old says. I have it the worst. And the first man, the 70-year-old, says, can you pee? And he goes, certainly. Every morning at 7 o'clock, I pee like a champion. The second 80-year-old man says, can you poop? And he goes, yes, I can. Each morning at 8 o'clock, I have a regular bowel movement. And the first one says, then I don't understand what the problem is. And he goes, well, I don't get up until 9 o'clock. Now, if you know somebody in a nursing home, this is a common problem. So when I read this, I got to tell my mother this joke because she's going to get a kick out of it. I swear that a lot of them are like this, you know. They just go to the bathroom and they don't realize it, but it's kind of sad, but it's also funny. So I thought the joke was funny. So I hope you enjoyed that. Getting old is not for the faint of heart, that is for sure. So anyway, I hope you got a chuckle out of that. And I do have some cards to give away. So hang on one second. I know, I thought you guys would like that. Now, I've got several that were not claimed. And I know you guys were watching last time, so I'm not sure what happened. But here we go. All right, so I had Michelle, Nedra, Julie, and Joan all won last time. And you didn't send me your address. And I know a lot of you guys go, well, you have my address. I do have a lot of people's addresses in my phone, but then I got to sit there and search through my phone to find it. And that takes me a long time. So if you just email it to me, here's my email, then I get it right away and I don't have to go there searching for it. And because I got millions of emails in my email. All right, got 4 cards to give away today. So here we go. Can you see all those? Hey, Diana. I don't think I saw Joan Presslar on here, but I didn't see Joan Ballinger. She was on last time. Hey, Kelly, don't leave. Oh, I just put your kit in the mail too. Okay, Paula Stewart. Paula Stewart. And Sherry Niebauer. And Judith Tanner. Oh, I think I saw Judith on here earlier. And last one for today, Terry Bate. Terry Bate. All right, there you go. All right. Now, you guys know when you send me a card, your name automatically goes into the bowl. So those of you that send me cards all the time, you probably win more than other people. Because I had somebody complain that some people win more than others. Well, one has to do with comments. And then the other one has to do with sending cards. So if you send cards, you get put in the bowl more often. And so that's kind of how that works. And then, you know, the last time I've been picking a lot of comments from after the video instead of the live. And nobody claims those cards, which I think is funny because they complain all the time that they never win. And then they do win and then they don't claim the cards. So I don't know what to do, but I think I'm going to stick mostly to the people on the live, but hopefully you guys claim your cards today. So there's, oops, that's my address. Okay, here's my email address. So there you go. Sorry, Terry. Oh, good. So Terry's on here. I think I saw Judith on here. And Sherry's usually on here. And Paula, I don't know about. And let me see. I think Julie's on here. Nedra, I'm not sure. But don't forget, so you guys have till Tuesday to win, or to claim it. You guys have till next Saturday. Just can't please everybody, I know. And I do mail a lot of cards. A lot. So, It's about, if everybody claims their cards, it was 10 cards a week, but not everybody claims them. So I'd say 8 cards a week times 52 weeks, you know, that's like 400 some cards. And then at Christmas, I sent out 100 and some. So that's even more. All right, so here's my email, stampgirl2@cox.net. And then if you want to send a card, here's the addresses for the cards. And if any of you guys want to be added to the list for, you know, if you have an illness or some other thing that's going on, serious nature, let me know. And I'll add you to the list if you want. Yeah, and think about the postage for that. It's 70 cents, about 70 cents a pop. That's a lot. And then also the catalogs. So if you're a regular customer and you know, you've ordered like in the past year, I sent you a catalog, and those are like $4.50 a piece to mail from Stampin' Up. And if you haven't gotten yours by now, I called Stampin' Up because I had like 4 or 5 people that hadn't gotten theirs. They said they won't start mailing replacements until the 9th. But I did send everybody who's placed an order with me in the last year got a catalog sent in the mail. So that was quite a bit. But hopefully most of you guys have gotten them by now. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And don't forget, we got that double rewards today, so make sure you place an order today if you want something. And the paper is going up, plus some other things are going up, so you might want to stock up. And also, if your order's over $100, you'll get a card kit, and you can pick either one of these. So just, I'll send you, I always send, when I get an online order notification, I always send a thank you note in the email. So, I'll send you an email and say, which one would you like, purple or blue? So you can pick which one you want. Okay. All right, you guys, take care and have a fantastic weekend. And I will see you back on Tuesday for another fun video. So, and everybody say a prayer for the people on the list, especially Bill. He needs a bunch of prayers. And I saw something about Barbara on here, I think. Is Barbara, are you doing okay? Oh, good, Kay. Thanks. Oh, you made them while you were watching. Good. All righty. Well, thank you guys so much. Have a great day and a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.